So how are you?
Good, and you?
Good.
Yeah.
By the
So
way, we debunked the map in your background.
perfect. Now, can I show my experiment that I have with a problem with the globe? I have visuals.
Sure. There you go. Everybody can see your screen.
Right. So you see a globe, right?
Yep.
Right. So I have right here two flights, and I'm from the Caribbean. So there's Curacao, Aruba, and Bonaire. I'm from Aruba. So here's a flight that goes from Amsterdam to Curacao, and the time is 9 hours and 45 minutes. And here's a flight that goes back Curacao to Amsterdam and Amsterdam to Curacao. The difference is 40 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. So here's my problem with the globe. I have a plane right here and a simulation on how this works. So before we start talking about atmosphere and any other things like that, I want you to address the spin of the Earth, which is this right here. I have a static line that, one second, oh, here we go.
What is your issue exactly? Is it the time difference?
Hold on. So I have a static line. So this static line right here, if the globe wasn't spinning and
Mhm.
there wasn't any other forces applied to this airplane in a perfect world or in your globe,
Mhm.
this flight would be assumed to be the same hours going back and forward.
Okay.
Right? It's very
Mhm.
simple to understand. We have how many degrees of rotation in 24 hours? 360.
Mhm.
But only in 9 hours, if I activate the rotation of this globe, this would be 45, this would be 90, and this would be 136, which is about how much the globe would rotate below the airplane at 9 hours.
Okay.
And with the static line right here, if I finish the whole rotation, the airplane's path ends in almost in Japan.
Mm.
And I want Globers to answer this for me without actually reverting to the atmosphere. So
Okay.
with
It's your lucky
calculations and
day.
everything.
It's your lucky
Perfect.
day. I can answer.
Well, before you answer, I have your argument already. So
Okay.
you're going to say this right here, that the airplane is inside a train or a.
So check this clown out. He's laughing, but exactly what he says, I break it down and I debunk him. And he has no other arguments. They all repeat the same thing because they're all programmed and indoctrinated the same way.
Which is absolutely wrong because the surface of the vehicle is not moving. It has to be something like this with this guy right here jumping forward on a moving surface from getting from point A to point B. And the point B is the apple right here that you see moving. So that's where he wanted to go to. But of course, if the surface is moving, he's going to get to point B faster. And the location that he actually has to go to left
Okay.
him. And
Okay.
right here is without motion. And that's point A to point B right there.
Okay. I have your answer.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Conservation of momentum.
I'm guessing you're one of these guys that thinks if a helicopter hovers long enough, the Earth will rotate underneath it.
The helicopter is not moving. The airplane is moving.
Well, hold on. Do you think if a helicopter is hovering that the Earth is rotating underneath it?
Right. Yes, you're trying to mention. You're trying to address the topic of conservation of momentum, but that's just a cheap excuse that you guys use to get away from the rotation.
Okay, hold on a second. Let's see if it's true.
Go ahead.
If someone was in the back of a truck on the highway and jumped up, would they fly out the back?
Yeah, well, actually, that's not the correct argument because the back of the truck is not
It's
the floor of
it's
the truck is not moving. It's the highway that you should be talking about.
it's not an argument, it's a question. If someone's on the back of a truck on the highway and they jump up, will they fly out the back?
No,
Why?
conservation of momentum, but that still doesn't explain the rotating surface that moves below the airplane.
Now let's break it down. You have the guy in the air, you have the vehicle, and you have the road. And this is how the globies try to confuse you. They will try to substitute the airplane with the guy, which is incorrect. You have to substitute the vehicle with the airplane. And thus the vehicle have to be suspended in the air while the surface below the vehicle is moving. To make matter worse, he doesn't even address the point that we're going from location A to location B. So that means that if the location A and B is marked on the highway that is moving, going against the movement of the road will make you get faster from A to B than going with it. And this is how all of them got indoctrinated into getting away from the rotation of the moving surface. Very simple indoctrination and regurgitations. That's all what they have. They have no independent thought.
Hold on a second. An airplane that is on the ground and has not taken off yet, what speed is it traveling at?
Where this airplane is taking off, it's about the equator, so that should be about 1,000 miles per hour.
Okay,
Based on
perfect.
your model.
Okay, great. So while it's not flying, it's already moving.
Sure. Yes.
Okay, great. So now you've answered your own question.
No,
By the
no,
way,
that's not an answer.
hold on. This
That's
isn't
not an
just
answer.
your flight. If you
Well,
look
this
at
is a specific flight. Yes.
no, hold on. Just let me get my point out. If you look at all flights that go west to east and then back east to west, you're going to find that when they go west, they're always longer. Always. It's not just
No,
your flight.
well, what's the difference with this one?
I'm not saying there's a difference. I'm saying it's a constant.
Yeah, well, I just showed you the evidence. What's the difference with this one? 40 minutes.
Correct. It's longer. And the reason it's longer is because jet streams only go west to east.
Correct. And that's why
Hold
the
on.
airplane goes faster flying from Curacao to Amsterdam and goes slower flying from Amsterdam to Curacao. Not due to the rotation of the Earth. Once again, you're not addressing the rotation of the Earth.
I am addressing it.
No, you're not.
Flat
You haven't
earthers
addressed anything.
Flat earthers don't have an answer why jet streams only go west to east. The globe does.
Oh no, we do.
What is it? Why do jet streams only go west to east on a flat earth?
That's fine. That's not the issue right here.
No, you don't have an answer.
No, you don't have an answer.
No, I do. It's the Earth's rotation. No, I do. It's the Earth's rotation. So the Earth rotates
40 minutes
to east.
40 minutes under a globe surface that rotates for about 136 degrees.
No. Hold on. The Earth is not rotating.
Going against the rotation? Yes, it is.
The Earth is not rotating under the plane. The Earth is not rotating under the plane.
Thank you for admitting that there's no rotation. Thank you for admitting that there's no rotation.
No. There is rotation. The plane is moving with it.
There is no rotation.
No. Okay. I said that the Earth is not rotating under the plane, meaning it's not as if the plane sits here, the Earth is rotating like this underneath it, and a plane wouldn't even have to use fuel to reach its destination.
What would you need for a focal pendulum to work?
When you say for it to work, what do you mean?
Yeah, what specifically do you need for it to do what it does? In the focal pendulum experiment.
Well, the reason that Foucault's pendulum.
The answer is rotation of the globe.
That's correct. The reason it does what it does is because the Earth is rotating.
Exactly. So why is there no Earth rotation below the airplane?
Because the airplane was already moving with the rotation of the Earth.
No, it's moving against the rotation of the Earth, and when it comes back, it's moving with the rotation of the Earth.